16 was just the beginning, right? That we have plenty of work left to do. And yes, you can bloody well be sure that we have plenty of work left to do. Anyways, I was asked during that period of time whether or not I was being a martyr, and I thought, well, it's not really one of my ambitions, it's like that sort of torn to the lions thing doesn't sound like exactly something you might aim for. But I think, well, sometimes you find out in your life, maybe, that there's something you won't do. And one thing, and then maybe you just don't do it, no matter what the consequence is. Maybe, I don't know, because I haven't been pushed to that point, but there have been people who have been pushed to that point in history, and they basically said, I don't care what you do to me, I'm not doing that. And maybe some of them were suicidal and some of them were psychotic and some of them had whatever other problems that people might have. But I do have this suspicion now and then that some of them were just kind of serious about saying no. And there's some utility in being serious about saying no. And that sort of revealed itself to me, I suppose, to some degree back in September when I read a piece of legislation that said I would have to use some words that were legislated by the government. And I thought, there's no goddamn way I'm going to do that under any conditions that I can imagine. Now, there are conditions, and I have a pretty good imagination for unimaginable conditions.